All right, everyone, and welcome to Echo League Season 2. This is Simbus, and I'm going to be casting Meester Crab versus... I don't know. Sextuple O, that's what we'll call him. Anyway, getting the first couple picks and bans out of the way quickly. Haven't even dipped into the reserve time. These captains know what they want, or know how to react. Right now on Meester Crab, we got Bristleback and Clockwork. Bristleback, he's been... I don't know. This could be either three lanes. Seen him run rarely in the mid. He's mostly a safe laner or an off laner, just because he's got that survivability, and he's able to get a couple last hits with the quills on the off lane. Clockwork could be off lane or position 4. I think this might be more of an off lane Clockwork, kind of in a response to the Bane. He's able to hookshot in and interrupt the Fiend's Grip. And then maybe good against Faceless Void if this Faceless Void's going safe lane. And just because he can burn off some of his mana and you won't be able to time walk away quite as efficiently. And if he gets him trapped in there with the cogs and the battery assault, then Faceless Void can't really do anything. The Invoker ban out... It's making me think this is going to be a mid lane Bristleback, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, Invoker's just a strong mid laner in general, but Bristleback doesn't really do too well against ranged heroes, and especially someone like an Invoker who kind of sits back and will throw out some spells, and you're usually facing him. They also ban out Nightstalker, who's been a very, very strong position for lately, ever since the Hunter in the Night buffs. He's able to hop over cliffs and all that jazz. Over on the side of Sextuple OOOOOO, we get a Tinker ban as well as a Coddle ban. The Keeper of the Light... Oh, Keeper of the Light, you can do some nasty shenanigans with Bristleback. Get the double quill spray going off. And also, Mana Leak against Void is tough, just because if he tries to leap away, then he might end up stunning himself and you can catch up to him real quick, especially with the Clockwork. And also Blinding Light. If Keeper of the Light doesn't get caught in the Chronosphere, you can blind the Faceless Void and everything kind of... then it kind of becomes useless there for the duration of the Chronosphere. Phoenix I like because Bristleback isn't known for hitting fast. He hits hard, but he doesn't hit quite as fast unless he's got a couple of items like a Moon Shard as well as an Assault Cuirass. Then he starts hitting quickly, but he doesn't hit that well. Neither does Clockwork at this point. So they don't really have anyone to take care of the Phoenix Egg if they get it. And he combos well with the Faceless Void. If he gets a Chronosphere, then Phoenix doesn't get accidentally caught. She can just egg right there next to him. I would like to see if this... God. If this is a mid lane Bristleback, I'd like them to see them pick up a lifesteal, but then you're going all in on the strength heroes. And then it's not quite as good, I would say. I don't know. You need someone who attacks quickly. Maybe someone like a troll. Troll actually might be good, especially with the Bristleback. Kind of get that, and plus it kind of helps out with the damage dealer. He's your tower taker essentially. And they banned out the Tinker as well, so they're looking to secure their mid lane, which is quite interesting. Maybe it's a Bane mid lane. I've heard crazier things. It used to happen once upon a time. I'd rather see them pick up their position 5 here. If position 5 or position 4 if this isn't a roaming Clockwork. Just so they can secure that, and they pick up the Silencer, who is most likely going to be the position 5s, kind of sitting in lane helping out whoever it is that they throw safe lane, possibly the Bristleback. He's able to throw out that Arcane Curse, which Faceless Void doesn't enjoy if that Faceless Void's going off lane. Though it could be an off lane Phoenix? I haven't seen that in a hot minute. But who knows? Just a second. There we go. Ugh. Anyways, let's get back into the draft real quick once my game stops freezing. There we go. All right, we got... I'd expect to see Ooh, kind of reveal their hand a bit at this point, showing whether or not this Bane is going to be a farming Bane. Because they got to pick up their safe lane hero. I feel like they're saving their mid for last. You can't really go with the Storm Spirit because the Clockwork kind of achieves the same thing, and he's not easy to take down, neither is the Bristleback. Silencer is really the only person you can take down as a Storm Spirit, plus the Global Silence is just a reaction, can kind of screw him over. So I don't think we'll see a Storm Spirit come out. We could see someone like an OD, and Outworld Devourer might be nice in this lineup. He's able to steal away some of Silencer's mana, so his glaives don't do nearly as much damage. And plus, if he starts hitting Bristleback, he hits quite hard. And Bristleback likes to build tanky items, he likes to build armor items, he likes to build magic resist, just so he can survive longer the teamfights and get those cool sprays off and start stacking up the damage. So an OD kind of helps cut through that, though his Bristleback passive does stop that. Whew. A Centaur. That's actually a nice bit of initiation. But this team's kind of like going heavy into the. It was kind of going heavy into the initiation and teamfight aspect. You got Bane to stop someone with the Fiend's Grip, stop someone like the Bristleback or the Legion Commander. You got Void for a Chrono. You got Phoenix with the Egg, Centaur Warrunner with a Hoof Stomp as well as the Charge to kind of get in there first. And they have the Void for hitting towers, but they really need someone who can hit quickly and hit hard on these towers, or else they might have a hard time taking them. I mean, if they take the team fight, they can all focus down the towers, but they really need someone who can just focus the towers. Legion Commander isn't. Ooh, and they banned out the Troll Warlord. Noticing, okay. Yeah, that's definitely a big counter to the Egg, especially if you pair it with the Legion Commander, who could be safe lane. You never know. Anyways, probably looking for a mid laner on the side of Meester Crab. They probably don't. I mean, I don't know. It could go anything. They do ban out the OD, so yeah, OD would be nice. He hits hard. And they pick up the Lina. Ooh, Lina mid. That's going to be fun. So they have their burst. They have the Legion Commander to help with the duel. And Lina to kind of come in. Clockwork to hookshot. Maybe start something. They have a decent amount of team fight. Bristleback, he's just kind of there to soak up the damage. And Silencers, he can either initiate or counter initiate with the Global Silence. So he's kind of that good defensive hero. Legion Commander. Yeah, ooh, they need a strong mid laner to go up against this Lina. They don't have an OD, and they pick up a Razor. Okay, I like that. He's good. His passive's nice. He can stop this goo. The goo, it just screws Bristleback up. Legion Commander will kind of get stalled there at the very beginning. So yeah. Both have pretty strong lineups. I think OOOOO is a bit more focused on the team fight potential, and Meester Crab is kind of going on the pickoff, kind of getting pickoffs, but they don't have very many targets. Like, you have Bane is pretty much the only person I can see them killing off effectively. Maybe the Phoenix, if the Phoenix doesn't get tanky, but Centaur is going to be hard to take down. Faceless Void, if you don't lock him down, if you don't like pop a silence or get a duel right away, he's gonna try and time walk away. So someone needs to. I'd like to see Lina maybe build a Bloodthorn after she picks up the Bloodstone, like Bloodstone and Yules, and then goes into Bloodthorn just to lock down the Faceless Void even more. Just in case he like gets a BKB or he mantas out of the Global Silence, which you might go Manta first, because I know Voids like to go into the Diffusal Manta. So you might Manta out of the Global Silence so you can silence him again to keep him from time walking away or popping a Chrono. And plus the silence is good on both Bane and Phoenix, neither of which want to build BKB. Okay, I guess we're being returned to the matchmaking session that we're in, since this is the lobby. Don't know why that happened. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out. Okay, cool. And we're in this. But in the grand scheme of things, the only thing that matters is your towers, and Dire, they have the cooler tower. Gotta admit. It's... I'm sorry, OOOOOO, but... Oh, come on. Okay, that's not gonna be there. Cool. Oh. Why are you so fast? Sorry about this. Whoa, that's not good. Okay. There we go. All right, everybody. We're getting into this game one here. And right now, we got Fire on that Faceless Void, Thula on the Bane. We're going to have Big Dick Cheney on the Phoenix. Over on the Razor, we got Sucifer. And on the Centaur Warrunner, we got Wind. And on the Dire, we got Snarf Snarf on the Bristleback. We have, let's see, Not Like This on the Legion Commander. Trash Player on the Silencer. QWERTY on the Clockwork. And who do we got on Lena? HTP. So, we don't see any aggressive wards coming out quite yet. No rotations. We got Thula. Gonna probably, yeah, he's gonna place one mid. Get a nice vision of the, enemy team. Plus, I don't see any rotations coming up along this way. Down bottom, we got Not Like This already trying to throw a little bit of harass on Dick Cheney. And it's just gonna be 2 runes apiece. Nothing too substantial. We're gonna have a tri-lane bot and a tri-lane top. So the Faceless Void, he's gonna, or the Centaur. So it is gonna be a safe lane Faceless Void. We got the Centaur going up top. And this Centaur, he might have a difficult time, especially since they got like some of the experience nerfs to the creeps. Let's get the creep score up. There we go. In the mid lane, we got Razor facing off against Lena. I kind of favor Razor, I want to say. No, I don't know. Lena's just got that such a long attack animation that it's kind of hard to go through, but she does have the Dragon Slave to nuke down the waves and kind of push them into the tower. You are getting denies off. Silencer up top. He's taking a bit of harass. I don't know. QWERTY already popping the battery assault. Oh. Let's see, Wind. He's trying to pull it back to his tower. Let's see. I don't know. Not a whole lot happening mid, but you wouldn't expect that. Maybe you could see something with the Clockwork once he hits level 2. Especially if you got the Arcane Curse from the Silencer. Let's check on my boy Faceless Void, see how he's doing. Legion Commander, ooh, a nice little stack trying to take that up, but denying the experience to the Radiant. Who's coming in, trying to throw out the harass back. Here comes Phoenix. Did you get the Nightmare onto him, so they're sleeping. So Faceless Void goes for a point in time walk and bash. I do like this. I mean, personally, I like seeing a 1-1-1 and then maybe maxing bash or time walk depending on how much harass you're getting. If it's the off lane, you definitely want to go time walk. But we see him leap forward, very aggressive. Let's see, we got Razor. He's doing decently well. Him and Lena are kind of on par with one another. Phoenix picks up the haste, gets the bounty rune. So Lena kind of going off or not. They're gonna pincer her. He's got the fire spirits. What doesn't do enough damage at this point in the game, I'd say. But I mean, it's definitely pushing them back. He will get his bottle ferried out to him quickly. So there is that. Let's see. Bane now denying the creep. Void playing the harassing role himself. Up top, we might see a pincer move coming on to this. Yeah, we can see Centaur getting gone on. They get the Arcane Curse as well as the Battery Assault, and they get the First Blood. First Blood going the way of Clockwork, but I mean, they're happy to shut down this Centaur. Now down bot, Legion Commander, known for her jungling. It's gonna throw out some harass. Getting the Iron Talon, so she will try and dip off to the jungle if push comes to shove. Mid lane, Lena's kind of harassing out the Razor, just throwing out the Dragon Slave every now and again. he does have the golden plasma field, so he's got 2 levels in the static link, which are like possibly, I don't know, probably looking to do some earlier engagements on the side of the Razor just with that extra static link. Going for a Windlace first, yeah, this unstable current, it's quite nice, especially against this lineup. We do see a rotation coming in mid. Clockwork, he's got, I mean, still level 2. Maybe looking to wrap around. Razor, he's going in, he's got the static link. He does see them rotate in though, so he will back off, so they won't be able to get anything out of this. But Lena picks up the regen rune, pops it. She's missing 52 damage, so she won't be able to last hit easily. All she'll be able to do is kind of throw out her spells for the... Now they're... down bottom. I mean, Fire is just doing his thing. Him and the Bristleback slightly out farming him, but just a little bit. Bristleback seems to be a little bit less contested up here since they got the kill onto the Centaur. Yeah, and this this Centaur is dropping quite low. Yeah, Quills, man, they do quite a bit of damage. Now down bot, they do see the Clockwork, but he will get it back. They deny it. He gets out of the cogs. Took him a second there. Maybe misclicking. Here comes Lena, throwing out the Dragon Slave. And they'll just pop the Shrine for this one. Get the health back. So it is a nice little trade they have there. But Lena, meanwhile, is farming up the mid lane. She's got her boots, building into the Soul Ring here in a minute. Centaur, whipping the hoof stomp. But he will be found out by the Silencer and gets thrown back with the Arcane Curse. Down bottom, we got Legion Commander and Faceless Void just kind of eyeing each other. Looks like Void's going for the Treads, which you need that bonus attack speed in the Chronosphere. It's really something that you need. Not so much damage, you just want to get the bash procs off. He does leap forward. He's quite aggressive. Let's see. Yep, finished up the Treads. He's got a poor man's shield, so he's sitting quite happy. They do have Clockwork down here now, but they do see it out with this nice little ward. Let's see. They pop the Shrine up top, which does get spotted out by the Dire Ward. And Big Dick Cheney maybe looking to rotate up. Try and find the Silencer, but the Silencer's on the top hill. Throws out the last word as well as the Arcane Curse. He will... Oh, he doesn't stop the Icarus dive, so he will get found out and brought down by the Dragon Slave. That's unfortunate. Centaur? I mean, he's doing decently well. The Bane, whoa, drops low to the Clockwork. Didn't expect that, but they aren't able to bring down the Faceless Void. So Big Dick Cheney coming down to the bot lane, trying to help out Fire. Fire is doing really well. He's not keeping up pace with the Bristleback, but he is out farming the Legion Commander, which is something. But I mean, let's see, levels? There we go. So Razor's out leveling the Lena, but I mean, at this point, it's not too surprising. The Lena has had to share. Centaur, it's getting a little bit ballsy. And Lena looking to push down this mid tower, I think. At least just push down the mid lane. Just looking to build into the phase boots next, which is nice. Phoenix gonna deny. That is just a little thing like that. Plasma Field not quite able to catch him, so she will keep her clarity for now. Press out the Slave just because. Let's see. Legion Commander farming up is stacking this nice group of Ancients, probably for the Bristleback, I'd imagine. Let's see, is he gonna get it? Yep. There we go. They do see it though, so they might be able to come in and snag this. I don't know who would take it though. Like Centaur might be able to tank it, but like Faceless Void maybe could take the Ancients, but they can't farm it very well. So it's gonna be a hot minute before they do anything. Unless this Void's going for Battle Fury, which I don't suggest. isn't able to get the rune. Not quite. Has to walk up the hill for it. Here comes Silencer, throws out the last word, and the Arcane Curse, so she's dropping low, but will just TP back. Don't have any stuns on the side of Meester Crab. Oh, Razor takes down the Lina mid. He, with a static link, they popped the Fiend's Grip? They did not. Maybe, they popped the Nightmare, that's what they did. Because that's a lot of damage to be taking, especially against a Lina who's got, well, she's got 1 level in Fiery Soul. But, you know, here comes Silencer. Just doing his thing. Let's check out some items. Oh, that's not items. There we go. There we go. Centaur, he's building it into that Vanguard, which is nice. Got Legion Commander, who's probably gonna do the same, unless Bristleback beats her to it. Oh, we got a duel going on. Is able to find the Faceless Void, and they blow the Laguna Blade for it, which is nice. Getting that bonus damage and shutting down this Faceless Void, who more or less had a free lane, especially since some of the supports went roaming again. And, oh, yep, yeah, lag. Oh, yeah, hopefully we catch up. Meantime, let's go Shrine looking. There we go. Rubik. Got a nice little, oh, coming back. All right, so Legion Commander, we're getting lag again. Don't know what's happening. Let's see, who's man, I mean, it's not me. Well, I mean, it's just a server is all. Let's see. Whew. Oh, everyone's DCing. I mean, coming back. Hopefully. I mean, I'm not doing anything. Whoop. Let's see. So we got Legion, who's building into Treads on the Blink Dagger. Okay. Probably going to see her build into Vanguard into Abyssal. That's what I see. That's what I see in her future. We got Cordy, who's not quite level 6. He's... There we go. Nope. I don't know. He's somewhere. He's barely there. Looks like we are evening out. Here we go. Whew, much better. I think. Let's see, going up top, we got Centaur kind of running away. We are choppy for a little bit. I mean, if it doesn't clear up for me here in a second, I might reconnect. Right. Let's see, Bree took down the Bane. Looks like... Yeah. We might have a remake? I have no idea. We are 10 minutes into this. I don't know what we do in this case. Maybe call it a draw. Who knows? We need an admin to let us know. Let's just check on things. Whew. Anyways. Probably talking to some admins. I don't know what's going on. But, I mean, we'll just chill. It's not too bad. Let's see. Fiery Soul. Stop Sunray. Yeah, it was just a weird thing. Void doesn't have the Chronosphere, so he's building into a Vlad's. Probably looking to get something. I don't know. Zeus from mid lane. Might be building into a drums. Just with the windlace. Let's see, windlace. Yep, builds into drums. Cool. Puppy paws, am I right? Anyways, looks like we're gonna try and just work through it. Hopefully this doesn't hold up too long and it's things get resolved. Yeah. We do get a duel onto the Faceless Void. He will get Sunstrike, Lightstrike Dore. Oh, they do. He's able to time walk away. They're not able to lock him down. The Centaur comes in with a Stampede. Razor comes in, though, on the backside lane. Gets Last Word as well, Arcane Curse. He's throwing quite a bit of damage onto them. Might be able to get the Courier. He's almost able to get it. Qwerty's coming in, trying to get him. Here comes Lena on the backside lane. He's able to get the Centaur, but he takes down Legion Commander in the process. Bane comes in, throws out the Nightmare onto Lena. Hoping to get something, but not quite. She's able to just go away, but they do get the Sunray onto her, so they're flying after her, hoping to take her down. But here comes Silencer, throws out the Arcane Curse, and that should slow him down. But here comes Qwerty in with a clock hook shot. He's able to get away because he realizes he's made a mistake, but Bane still dropping low. He's got the Arcane Curse as well as the Last Word. The Last Word will pop him quite low. Might see a Dragon Slave come out, but we do see the Rocket Flare come out. And so, overall, that was quite a dirty fight, and it does come out on the side of Meester Crab, getting a 2 for 4. In that case, they weren't able to bring down the Faceless Void, who was kind of the main target at the end, but they're able to get 4 people in the process. Though Razor, he brings down the Legion Commander, so he gets a nice chunk of gold out for it. Razor's coming up, hoping to get this Legion Commander, or at least eyeing him. I do have a Sentry Min. Just trying to get something. Let's see. Phoenix on the backside lane, not quite level 6. Still a level and a half away. We got Bane, who's almost there. He's going to be able to Fiend Script in the next fight, most likely. We got Silencer. He's up top. He's almost level 5. He does just get that with the cart being destroyed. Mid lane. Might be looking to push. Big Dick Cheney. Doesn't quite get it. The Shrine gets popped somewhere. Oh. Dare Shrine. Bristleback. Okay. Yeah. He's trying to farm it up. Or not. Oh, man. Yeah, I agree. Slideshow. Whew. Anyways. Come on. Oh, no one's got a high enough compendium for it. It's a disaster. Damn. I don't know. It's... Can't really... I don't know. Let's theorycraft a bit. Bane, he does have Fiend Script now, so they might want to look to utilize this. It's on a 100-second cooldown, which isn't terribly long in the grand scheme of things. But maybe looking to bait this Lena into pushing up. Maybe hide in the trees over here. Maybe just kind of sit in there. Okay. Phoenix reconnected. Woo. Let's see. I can't draw during pauses. That's why. Close Civ. I don't know. And that's all within the server ticks, people. That's how bad this lag is. So let's see Vision Game. Radiant, they're kind of in the dark. They haven't been able to get anything. And meanwhile, on the Dire side, they do have a couple of not really aggressive wards, but kind of your typical laning wards. Got the anglerfish. Nice little purple ward here. Let's see, up top lane. There we got some nice wards. Kind of doing the doing the damage. Ah, man. I don't know. It'd suck if they have to remake because they're 12 minutes into the game and things could go way differently. I don't know if remaking is an option, but that's for the admins to decide. I'm just here to speculate. Let's see, snarf. Anyway, Centaur. He's about 300 gold away from his Vanguard. It's quite nice. We got Phoenix, who's disappeared. Phoenix got a double damage. Okay. Let's see, and my drawing's back. Woo! They will find the Phoenix. They do get the Curse of the Silent Last Word, and he will get stopped by the battery assault, so he'll be brought down right now. Looks like things are coming back to normal. They're able to pull the wave mid, but Lina just throwing out the Dragon Slave. Clarity and Bottleneck getting popped, so looking to take down this tower. I mean, she's got plus 125 cast range. Looking to close in on mid. You got Silencer on the sidelines. It's got the last word, throws it out. He does get static link, so they're not able to get him, but they do get the hook shot onto the Razor, and he also boxes in Big Dick Cheney, but they're able to Fiend's Grip onto Courtney. Centaur comes out. He's able to get the Lina, and they're able to bring down the Clockwork as well, so that's a nice turnaround that they got there. Able to get 2 big kills, especially Courtney, who's got, that was an unstoppable kill streak. I mean, man, they weren't able to claim the Lina. The Lina was taken down by the tower. But they're able to deny the tower and turn this into a push. It's quite nice. Silencer's still there to make things difficult for them. But, I mean, you got 4 mid. Centaur, he's going to be your frontline tanker. Down bottom, Bane is getting gone on by the Legion Commander. He's not able to bring him down, really. And then everyone's back up on the side of Meester Crab. So it was a nice little reprieve. But they've denied both the towers, which is not something to snuff at. That's quite a bit of gold that's taken away from the side of the Dire. But they do, with those tower pickoffs, they're able to get a couple of deep ward. Get this nice deep ward that's going to see quite a bit. It's able to see this Faceless Void farming away. They have to lock him down before he's able to time walk it off. And they're not able to get him with a hook shot. They do get the duel on him, though, so they will be able to bring him down in the end. Don't even have to use the Laguna Blade, but they do have 5. Razor just kind of hoping they don't see him. Just walks on by. Bane still hiding in the trees. Not able to get out. Probably waiting the 25 seconds. Clockwork throwing out the Rocket Flare. And Centaur decided to go back to the jungle and farm. He does have his Vanguard. Probably looking to build into a Blink Dagger next. Just for that extra bit of initiation. Phoenix gets spotted underneath a ward. Silencer, he's there. They get another. They're just trying to keep this jungle theirs, really. Oh, he gets silenced up. That's what it was. The last word silences you when you pop it, so he's not able to get the stop. Legion Commander gets the plus 20, and Razor with the plus 15 agility. Farming up the cogs. Here comes Legion, wants it, but he gets the... Oh, they're able to get the Chronosphere. Gets onto the Bristleback, but not the Legion Commander, and they're able to duel him, but they're not able to get the bonus damage. They do bring him down in the end. They stun up both the Bane and the Razor. Centaur comes in, he throws a Hoof Stomp up, but he gets stopped by the hook shot by the Clockwork. Bristleback's chasing down this Razor. Centaur not quite going down. Lina goes down in the end to her own Dragon Slave, I think, or Big Dick Cheney. Big Dick Cheney pops the egg. He's able to bring him down. He's able to do a full duration. The only one left alive. Snarf might be able to do something. Might be able to chase him down. He's staying way too long. He's able to get out in the end, but I mean, he's got a stack of Nasal Goo. He's got the last word. they might be able to bring this down, and they do in the end. Snarf for the last hit as he throws that medallion onto Phoenix. That was quite the team fight. It almost broke even, I'd say. That doesn't do anything, but I mean, Bow Wow just gave up way too much. And here comes the Fiend Script, so they might be able to pick off this Bristleback if they are able to chase up to him, which Faceless Void looks like he might be able to do. But I mean, Razor, he's got 224 damage stolen, but it does nothing against this Bristleback. He blocks way too much damage, and Lena comes up and she just throws a Laguna Blade. I mean, this Bane, sure, throws out the Enfeeble, as well as the Brain Sap onto the Bristleback, throws out the Nightmare, so it's able to stop this push. But here comes Legion Commander. They get the hook shot onto him. It stops the Legion Commander from getting the dual damage. Clock was like, this is mine. And Battery salts the poor Bane down. And it looks like Meester Crabs are just kind of steamrolling over Bow Wow at this point. They need a good initiation from Centaur. I don't know. I think he completed the treads, but they need like a nice, good initiation hoof stomp. And here comes Legion Commander just sitting on top of the cliff. Kind of like, hey, I know you're there. But yeah. In order to bring this back, I think they need to pick up on someone other than the Bristleback, because the Bristleback's just too hard at this point. I think they need a Silver Edge before they can really take down that Bristleback. Maybe someone like the Lena, if they're able to get the drop on her. Get a hoof stomp and a double edge. Like Centaur plus, I'd say Bane or even Faceless Void might be able to bring down this Lena, just with the amount of burst damage that they have coming out from the Centaur. He's got the hoof stomp, he's got the double edge, he's even got Stampede, which... oh, here they come. Here they go. They throw the Fiend Script as well, but the silence stops the Fiend Script, but they are able to bring down the Lena in the end. Clockwork hook shots in, but he doesn't get anything. Here comes Faceless Void. He throws out the Chronosphere. He does catch the Phoenix, so she's not able to get the egg, but here they come. They do bring down Clockwork, and here comes Bane. They throw out the duel onto the Bane. It's not able to get it. Here comes Legion. Oh, Legion Commander does bring down the Razor in the end. Centaur's coming through, throws out the hoof stomp. Big Dick Cheney's able to bring down the Bristleback. That's a big kill. That is a 3 for 2. And I mean, with the amount of gold going the way of yeah, it's a 1700 gold swing, which isn't a whole lot, but I mean, they lose the Phoenix now. But Centaur, he's like 800 away from the Blink Dagger now, when he was like 1500 before that last fight. So he's quite happy with that one. And that was exactly what I was saying that they needed to bring in. They got a quick pick off onto the Lena, and then they turned it around and were able to get both the Bristleback and the Clockwork, I believe. If the Phoenix hadn't gotten caught into the Chronosphere like that, I'd say it would have been a heavily favored team fight in that case. But, I mean, mistakes happen. And I think the Faceless Void was just trying to get someone in the Chronosphere, and he was able to get 2. And they were able to, at least lock down the Clockwork and the Bristleback, so he wasn't able to throw off those Quill Sprays and start stacking up the damage. Meanwhile, Fire, he's finished up the Vladimir's Offering, so he's quite happy. Bane's got Arcane Boots. Phoenix looking to build into that Hand of Midas, just to get those levels up even more, and especially with the 20 XP gain, Midas is quite happy. But Dire in the meantime are bringing down Roshan. I think they know. Yeah, they do. Razor's pinging it out, but there's nothing they can do at this point. They just take it down too quickly. They got Nasal Goo. Oh, Razor. Phoenix is being taken down by Legion Commander, it looks like she was just waiting in the wings, waiting for that to happen. And you got Clockwork coming up. He's looking to pick off someone, but he doesn't see the Bane, since the Bane's got an Invis drone. You only saw the Centaur, which is just a little bit tough of a kill. I don't like those. Anyway, Snarf, he's going front line, looking to build into a Lotus Orb, which is nice. It can stop the double edge, reflect the double edge, reflect the Fiend Script, Nightmare, Static Link, all that good stuff. Let's see. Legion Commander, looking to build up the Blade Mail. It's almost there. Especially with that tower kill. Silencer saving up for something. Maybe a Force Staff. Or no, they need Force Staffs on the side of... Ooh, what am I saying? Let's see, they do find out the Faceless Void, and Legion Commander comes in, duels him down, and they're able to bring him down quite quickly, and they stop that TP because they knew that there was no way of saving that Void. Clockwork, he's building his own Force Staff, so he's able to get in there. Lena, she's got the Bloodstone, looking to build into the Yules. I mean, I was worried about them having enough lockdown for this Faceless Void, but they just... with the Lena and the Legion Commander, between the both of them, they got enough burst damage to just bring him down from full HP in the length of the duel. So it looks like they'll be pushing down this bottom lane. I mean, OOOOO haven't even taken a tower, so I mean they're hurting right now. But I mean, once they get, they're 10k in the hole, but once they get a few of the towers, I think it will definitely start to even out the deficit. Looks like they're pushing down the bot lane, but Centaur's up here top. I don't think Radiant can defend this. OOOOO won't quite be able to. Got Snarf. He's just like their frontliner. He's doing exactly the job that they need him to do. Just sit there and soak up the damage. HTP is able to sit far enough back that she doesn't get caught into the Chronosphere or any of the big disables. Except for that one time when she was a bit too far forward in that lane. Centaur, he throws out the charge. He's able to save the Razor. They're looking to come up. Here comes the hook shot in, and they're able to get it with a Curse of the Silent, or Arcane Curse as it's been known as. Trying to find this Phoenix. They pop the Blink Dagger, but he's up in another 7 seconds. This Legion deciding it's not quite worth it to dive under tower. So it's an unfortunate pick off, but they do only lose one out of that. And it is a hook shot down for another 45 seconds, so they're a little bit safe. Doesn't have Aghanim Scepter, so he's not able to just jump all over the map. Did opt to skip the talent on level 10. Interesting. Maybe for that last level, and I'd assume Rocket Flare? I think that's what he was maxing second. Anyways, Bristleback. Just want to sit up front, take the damage. He's got the Solar Crest. He's already got the Perseverance, and so he's just got... He's about 1,600 away, 1,500 away from the Lotus Orb. And then it just becomes ridiculously hard to kill this Bristleback. I mean, the bonus armor he's got, and then he's able to reflect spells. Like, just throw a Ligand Sphere onto him, and he's just insane. Lena, not quite able to get it. She is only at 13 Bloodstone charges. That's some solace that they can take. But she's nearing that Yule Scepter, and they're able to bring down this tower, so she'll be quite close. One thing that I do have to say is we have pretty nice high ground defense between the Centaur and the Phoenix. They do have nice high ground defense, and they do have some sieging potential, especially the Razor. If he's able to, it's building into Hurricane Pike. If he builds into an Aghanim Scepter, they might be able to just push down towers if they push down 2 or 3 towers if they're able to win a team fight. They are chasing after this Centaur. He does have charge, so you can pop it if it feels like it. Legion Commander, she really wants this, but realize it's a little bit rough of a kill. Get a little bit of screen tearing, but anyway. Bristleback. Kind of going through. They throw out the Plasma Field. Lena, not quite able to get the Light Strike Array. They pop the Shrine, and here comes the Sun Ray. They do Force Staff away the Bristleback, so he doesn't get as much damage stolen, but it is 63. Here comes the Legion Commander. She comes up, duels, throws out the Bloodstone, or the Blade Mail. The Nightmare getting passed back and forth. The Faceless Void's not able to get out of there. He gets locked down by the Battery Assault too easily. Here comes the Egg, but Lena, she's just attacking way too fast. They're able to bring down the Egg quite quickly. Hoof Stomp in. They might be able to get a double edge, but they're not quite able to get there. The Razor's dropping pretty low. He does get the Clockwork, just keeping with it a bit too much. Lena, she was there. Brain Sap onto the Lena. I mean, the fight's not over. They were able to get 2 for 2. Let's see. Yeah, it is a nice defense, a nice hold from the side of OOOOO. I do have to say. So, I mean, that's exactly what they need to do. They just need to have the Sunray out. They're able to stall it out with the Plasma Wave, stall it out with the Double Edge, the Hoof Stomp. And they're able to take that fight because in this nice little condensed corner, this nice little line here, they get trapped by all the ults. They get trapped by the Supernova, even the Chronosphere is quite nice in such a condensed area. Centaur. And especially if Centaur gets Aghanim Scepter. It'll be quite nice to be able... I believe he can still go over terrain. I don't know. I think so, yeah. I believe that's the upgrade still. And Face of Void is building into the Silver Edge, so recognizing that they need something to deal with the Bristlebite's passive. Since they don't have any other means of breaking it, a Shadow Demon would have been nice, but he's not been popular this patch. Looking to go on the Bristleback. I mean, Razor's here, throws out the Plasma Field. Centaur's waiting in the wings, but Bristleback, I mean, either noticing that people are rotating towards him, or it looks like they might want to smoke up. Maybe, if they had a smoke. Who knows? Silencer, throwing out some nice deep wards. Keeping the vision, I don't know, I'd like to see him maybe place one up here as well. Just to get some vision, maybe even one inside the base so you can see where they are and they can siege a little bit better. But, I mean, for now, they'll be able to see if anyone starts peeking their head out or starts to try and come out and farm. And then they can just get the pickoffs. Here comes Faceless Void. I heard that Shadow Blade. Swear I did. Maybe not. I'm just going crazy. Anyway, looks like they're trying to go mid. The Dire throw out the scan. They see everyone's bot lane. They are grouped up. And here comes Centaur. Legion Commander. He notices the Legion Commander's there. He's got his blink. He doesn't have a blink diver. He went for the Heaven's Halberd to counteract the leaner of the Legion Commander. Gotcha. I understand. I'm digging what you're throwing down. Not like this. Looking to build the Shadow Blade herself. They do get the Sentry, so they de-ward the cliff, but they don't ward it. Which I don't understand why. He doesn't. He's out of wards. That's why. Fair enough. Fair enough. You got me on this one. But, I mean, Radiant, they're able to get some nice deep ward. A nice defensive ward at that point. The ward on the cliff got de-warded? I think it just expired. And they were able to get a Sentry just in case there was a ward up here from the Radiant. Snarf, he's got the Lotus Orb. He's building into the Assault Cure, so that's when he becomes just a Tower Siege machine. He's got the bonus attack speed plus the armor reduction. Plus he gets himself some armor, and he's just impossibly tanky. And it's almost a bit too late at this point for a Silver Edge, it feels like. I mean, the Faceless Void's not even halfway there yet. He's got the Shadow Amulet, which is nice, but I mean, other than that, he still needs an Ultimate Orb and the Recipe, I believe. Trying to hide. Just standing there. You're able to get the Rocket Flare onto mid lane. Looks like they might want to start something. You got Legion Commander up top, which is just pushing in that top lane. Rotating mid. They do see with the ward, so they will be able to find her rotating towards the mid lane. They throw out the Stampede, trying to chase down or trying to save the Razor more like it. And here comes the here comes the nice Sunray. Heals him up. Poor man's Shrine. Not able to keep up. Throws out the Rocket Flare. Doesn't quite hit. Maybe miscalculating because of the Arcane Curse. That's what I like to believe. All right. Silencer. Let's see. Let's go back to the game. Sorry about that. I had to switch and check on something real quick. Anyways, we got Razor's finished up the Hurricane Pike, which is nice. It's going to be able to get out of those cogs. Silencer's got his own 4 staff. Lena's the one with the Shadow Blade. Gotcha. Building into the BKB, which, I mean, The Bane kind of counters it, but it's able to... it's able to delay the Hoof Stomp. Sorry about that. Delay the Hoof Stomp, delay the double edge damage. Razor pierces spell immunity. No, but I think if the static link lands before the ghost spell immune, then it still goes through. I think that's why Razor was a nice counter to Lifesteal. I believe that's how it went. 0 drop frames. Woo. Anyways, oh man, this is getting slideshowy. It's like I'm casting a China game. Because that is just lag. Anyway, Big Dick Cheney. He does have the Midas. He's building into a cloak, or a Glimmer Cape, sorry. So almost got the Shadow Blade finished up on Faceless Void. Ooh's got the Blink Dagger now. I'd like to see him build into the Aghanim Scepter. It helps soak up some damage, and they're able to run over Calypso, which is kind of what they need to initiate, and even to disengage. Oh, here comes the hook shot, stuns him up. Not able to get it. He's able to Icarus dive out of there, so he'll be safe. Just running away. I mean, that was a nice hook shot. But they're able to reward it. Almost got that ward. Almost got it. Let's see. The Razor. Building into Sanch and Yasha. I don't I don't like a Sanch and Yasha. Personally, I think Razor needs a BKB. No, the dual I think the dual pierces spell immunity. Yeah. So she'll be able to duel through the BKB. Clockwork Cook Shot goes through BKB. Yep. Okay. Oh, and they take Roshan. Who's got cheese? I'm going to guess Bristleback. Nope. Oh, Bristleback? Yeah, Bristleback. Woo! And I think this is what they need at this point to just barrel down mid lane with no fear. They got an Aegis on Lina, they got her cheese on Bristleback, and it kind of spelled the end a little bit. But I mean, I've seen crazier comebacks happen. So they just need a really a team wipe and then barrel down mid. Just go as hard and fast as you can. Because I think everyone on the side of Meester Crab is high enough level. The Lina, she doesn't really have enough nice throws and people onto the Lina and not the Bristleback. Bristleback, he's got the Lotus Orb, so he's like safe, but I mean, so long as they don't use single target abilities on him, they're quite good. Bane's coming up, looking for something. Light Strike Array, baits it out. Bristleback, he's still here. They throw out the Sunray, so it starts taking him down. They got the Plasma Field going. They have the Enfeeble onto Lina again. Here comes Legion Commander. They do duel up the Bane. Here comes Clockwork in with a Blade Mail as well. They pop the Shrine. Centaur comes in. He's silenced up as well as stunned, and he's getting mini-stunned by this Battery Assault. Here comes Phoenix. Pops the Egg, but Lina's she's just attacking way too fast. And might be able to bring it down. She does in the end. Here comes Hoof Stomp. They do bring down the Lina, which is nice, but that's just the Aegis, and they've already eaten the cheese on the Bristleback. He throws out the Sticky Goo, the Nasal Goo. Faceless Void, he has the Shadow Blade looking for something. I mean, Razor going through. She's just trying to take down this tower. She's like, focus on objectives, guys. Focus on objectives. Faceless Void still hasn't used his Cronus. He's got that in his back pocket, but they force out a buyback, and they just get the hell out of there. Whew. You know, it was pretty nice. They get the tier 3 tower, so they'll be able to take down the Shrine if they feel like it. Which I almost want to say they will. And we got this. Maybe healing up the Clockwork, not so much as giving him attack speed. But I still like to think that the Legion Commander's like, you know what? You know who needs attack speed? Clockwork. He doesn't have enough attack speed. He hits for 118. Like, come on, guys. Before reductions, he's got 118 damage. Do you know who has more damage than that? Now the support's on the side of, ooh, that's who. But Legion Commander, She's building into her own Lotus Orb, so this is just Lotus Orb Central, and she's got a Shadow Blade. Which, I mean, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna catch up. Who's she gonna catch up? She's the Razor. Can't really pick out the Razor. Oh, maybe she wants to. She's got the Blade Mail duel. Starting to bring it down, but again, the unstable current, it locks him down, but it doesn't do enough. He's able to, is not able to quite get away. They're able to get it with the last tick of the Arcane Curse. That's what happened. So we got 80 bonus dual victory damage on the side of Legion, on this Legion Commander, which is quite a bit. Lena's finished up the BKB and's got 17 Bloodstone charges. And Big Dick Cheney, they just decided to call it. It's a little choppy at this point, and it's a 17k gold lead. They just want to get out of here. But I mean, looks like that'll be game one. Goes side of Meester Krabs. I don't know why you are so loud. Your game sounds, you are going down. Holy crap. Anyways, looks like that's it for game one. We'll come back for game two.